all the good things and everything, but also the commitment on your side, the
Mhm.
discipline, the dedication. Kind of tell us your story and how did you eventually get something going for yourself.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone.
Thank you.
First of all, I am going to say that uh, you've got this. That's number one. You've got this. And with Akin as your mentor and your lecturer, and teaching you all the different aspects of GRC, you have no problem. What you must do also on your side, though, is to be committed and be focused. And as he said at the beginning of his lecture, um, there is no coding, no writing of scripts, nothing like that. It's all about being logical and just reading and understanding exactly what you've been asked to do. I was kind of lucky that I came from an IT background to an extent, but I wasn't always working in IT. I had a business in England which was in real estate, and I ran that real estate company for a long time. And then I moved to the US. Um, and then from moving to the US, I decided that I wanted to get back into IT, and I got a job which was a contract job. It finished, and I was looking for something else that to do because the other job that I got was a bit stressful for me. But I wanted something that wasn't going to be stressful, something that I I would be happy to wake up every morning to go and do. Seriously, because sometimes we also need to uh, do some kind of assessment on ourselves and say, what am I good at? What do I love doing? And for me, I feel that I can talk, I can write, and I'm not so good with coding. If I have to do coding, I will learn it and I will do it, but I might not be just so good at it. So I decided I was going to go for GRC, and I started shopping around. And a friend told me about Atkins class. I called him, and I remember when I the first thing I did, I sent you a text message. You responded immediately, and then we started to talk. And you asked me a couple of questions which I couldn't answer because you think you know a lot, but I couldn't answer those questions. And I thought, this is the class I needed to be in. I paid, joined the class, and in fact, when I joined the class, if you also remember, I was traveling at the time.
Mm.
I couldn't concentrate. But when I got back to the US, believe me, I started to work like a madman. And I felt that I found something great. I found something that could identify with. I found something that I could do. And but Akin laid the foundation for me. This course laid the foundation for me, and I just built on it. Uh, but you need to be dedicated. You need to be intentional also, and say to yourself, yes, I'm getting the foundation here, but I'm going to do more work on my own. I'm going to study. I'm going to read. I'm going to understand the needs, 853 or whatever needs, when you want to know. I'm going to know the ISO 2700 I'm going to know everything. You're going to have to study and do the hard work for yourself. That's very important. And so once I did all of that, and I created my LinkedIn page, created quite a few other pages. But my LinkedIn page, in addition to what I've gotten here, was what got me the attention. Um, um, there is nothing that comes easy. If you put in the hard work, you succeed. And I'm not saying that you know it's going to be hunky dory. There are times that you go for some interviews that it will just not work out. I went for maybe a couple of interviews and it just didn't work out. A couple of interviews also, people promised me and said they will call me, they will send my resume to XYZ. They never did. But when the time came along, because I was prepared, when the time came along, things worked out. And how did it happen? I got approached by a contract, sorry, by an agency, and they told me there's two roles. One is the first one is a GRC policy exception analyst, and the second one was a risk register analyst. Now, these two roles, I've never heard of them before. I must be honest with you.
Mm.
Policy exception analyst and risk register analyst. And of course, what did I do immediately? from Martin's lecture, I started to use AI to try and understand what these two roles are and what they did. I studied along that, and of course, I got to the interview, and of course, he also mentioned about the Lions Den. The other thing I did
Yeah.
mostly was
Yeah.
to attend the Lions Den every single time, and I also offered myself to be interviewed. Okay, what the Lions Den does for you, don't knock it. What it does for you is to prepare you. You may not necessarily get the questions that they are asking you at Lions Den at the job interview, but what the Lions Den will do for you is to prepare you and make you feel comfortable
Mm.
chatting to people at the job interview. You know, when you know something, you're confident about it. It's like when you have money in your pocket, you feel confident about yourself, you know. So
Mm.
when you know something, you feel confident about yourself, and that's what got me to that interview. I didn't know what
Mm.
to expect at the interview, but when I got to the interview, and because of the preparation that I also got from Lions Den, I have never seen any interview like that. At the beginning of the interviewers told me, they said, we're going to only ask you 6 questions. And then once we ask you those 6 questions, we will see where it leads us. Um, and those 6 questions, they wrote them down, and I posted them to. I sent them to Aki. Basically, they were not any questions that you and I cannot answer. But what they were looking for later on at the end of the interview when they gave me the job was, we wanted to see the leadership quality that you have. That's what they told me. We wanted to see how you think as a person and how you whether you have these leadership qualities. And they said, look, whatever job we give you, we're going to train you. We're going to help you to develop in that role because we want you to succeed just as we want to succeed as well. So therefore, it is in our interest to make sure that we hire the right person. And and maybe about 2 weeks later, I didn't. I mean, in fact, to be honest with you, when they interviewed me for those two roles, I was thinking more of the GRC policy. Sorry, risk register analyst. That's the one I wanted
Mm.
because they interviewed me for the two roles. That's the one I wanted. I really gave it all my best. And then when they called me back and told me I got the job, and I said, which one? They said, well, we're going to give you the GRC policy exceptional analyst. I said, why? They said, because the way you answer the questions was great, but there was something else we saw in you that you probably didn't know we were looking at. We saw that you're quite detailed. When we ask you a question, you drill down yourself without us prompting you to drill down.
Mm.
And then I mentioned the fact that I studied journalism as well, and so for them, that was when the pin dropped for them that this is the guy we want.
Mm.
Um, so I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I will
Thank you
say
so
this.
much.
I will say this. You've got this, and you're in the right place.
Thank you so much, Kenny. Let's give some love to Kenny. Thank you, Sarah. You're
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kenny. Well, all the love. And Kenny's been modest. I'll tell you one thing, man. That man is a hard worker. And somebody asked what's the Lions Den. We encourage, and I love the way he encourages that look, be part of the Lions Den. It's just one of the platform we have within Skillweed where you can come in, give us 48 hours notice most times, and we'll prepare you for interview. You come in, the community will prepare you. It's amazing. I just facilitate really. You guys do it really. I'll ask some questions. Then a lot of you will, give me your opinion, questions to ask, and that's what we do. And this is so amazing because at the end of the day, when we have someone that went through that phase and is now a mentor pioneering other people, is just a blessing. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So this is awesome. Yeah, somebody said, "Oh, yeah, great presentation. Thank you." Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. All right, without wasting much time again, we want to bring one of our other mentors. She's just amazingly a hard worker. Also, many times when I use that comment phrase, people think this is serious for us. We don't play games here. I use the word we don't, and I mean it. We are not mediocre.